Good morning. You're watching KSLA News 12 now. I'm Celeste Slay. Right now, a water main break is affecting most of the city of Shreveport. This comes after a transmission water main broke over the weekend. Today, multiple schools across Caddo Parish are closed for learning virtually due to the water main break. However, if you go to any of these schools listed on your screen, Blanchard and Mooringsport Elementary, North Caddo, Herndon Magnet, Donnie Bickham Middle, and Northwood High School, you still have class as normal today. To see a full list of classes switching to virtual, open this story on the KSLA News 12 app. In addition to those closures, Shreveport's water department issued a voluntary boil advisory for the west side of the city. This will remain in effect until tested water samples are free from harmful bacteria. Everything from Williamson Way to Old Mooringsport has been impacted by the water main break. And later this morning, the city of Shreveport is expected to have a news conference at 9:30 at Government Plaza. The mayor and interim director are expected to give updates on the repair progress and those next steps. We will send you the first alert on the newest developments through our KSLA News 12 app. In Natchitoches, breaking ground on Fire Station 3 years after the project was first proposed. The new fire station will be built directly across from Northwestern State University. The groundbreaking ceremony is Tuesday morning on University Parkway at 10 o'clock. Today, Shadiman Prude is expected in court for arraignment. Prude, along with Quincy Champ, was arrested in connection to an abuse case involving a 5-year-old boy who was found in critical condition. Prude is facing 2 counts of improper supervision and 1 count of neglect of family. Check in with police on the 5-year-old's condition. Shreveport police say he is in the pediatric unit awaiting to go to pediatric rehab. Parents and students face charges after a fight broke out at an Arklatex high school. The Caddo Sheriff's Office says it happened Friday at Booker T. Washington right after dismissal. Officers say one parent drove their student back to the school to fight, and a deputy already at the school put a stop to the altercation. The parents are charged with contributing to the delinquency of a minor and interfering with school operations. The students are charged with disturbance and interfering with the operations of a school as well. Boyd Gaming is selling Sam's Town Casino to Bally's Corporation. The purchase is to expand Bally's, but also help Boyd Gaming's property portfolio. The building has already started tearing down machines and posters. The final sale is expected to happen in the fall. And residents in the Broadmoor neighborhood saw a hot air balloon getting pretty close to some houses in the area. One balloon actually fell from the sky and landed in a family's backyard. Mark Whitner says the balloon scraped the edge of his roof and damaged a power line. No injuries were reported. Well, thankfully, that's a scary story, but also kind of funny, too.
We've had plenty of sunshine over the past couple of days to have some nice hot air balloon rides out and around, enjoy the skyline, but we need some rain, though.
Yeah, we do.
Look, the burn ban's been in place for about almost 2 weeks now, it seems like. Thankfully, we have storms to help us out that could bring us a chance of some severe weather. We'll have more details after this.
Now, KSLA First Alert Weather.
Hey, good morning. It's Monday. Little chilly, especially compared to the rest of the morning temperatures, which we'll be getting, believe it or not, even warmer than this. Talking about temperatures in the mid-50s here for the vast majority of the Arklatex, maybe some upper 50s and for the northern edge. Meanwhile, we are actually seeing Natchitoches get down to 48, but that's a little bit of an outlier here for the rest of the region. So definitely a light jacket needed out right now, but throughout the rest of the day. Today might have been not so much. Highs right back up into the upper 70s and lower 80s. I mean, we've had that on loop since Wednesday of last week, and that's still going to continue here through the bulk of this work week here for you coming on up. As temperatures, again, staying pretty steady here for the meantime as we are now in the second day of meteorological spring. Welcome into March. Meanwhile, hey, biggest thing we're tracking here for you this week is not the temperatures because that's mainly pretty consistent, but the skies. We actually have legitimate chances of storms here this week, which thankfully are giving us some healthy doses of rainfall. Two separate systems we're watching out for. The first is going to happen in the middle of this week, somewhere around Texarkana mostly, but a few of those storms could even trickle into Shreveport and Natchitoches, mostly happening between overnight Wednesday into Thursday morning. That's pretty much what we're watching out for with that system. Second system, it's going to be hitting everybody in time for this weekend. You got any weekend plans? Watch out. I got a chance of storms everywhere across the region that could bring severe weather into the Arklatex, so stay weather aware here on both Saturday and Sunday. First look, check to your traffic now. Heading on into Bossier first. Looking at I-20, smooth in both directions. Same for I-220. If anything, just finding a little backup going into the Barksdale Air Force Base on Kings Highway. Besides that, Jimmy Davis Bridge is rolling along quite smooth in both directions. That's good to find here this morning. As for the vast majority of Shreveport, a full green slate. Wow! Like to see that out the door here for the start to your Monday. How about it? Hey, coming up, we're giving you first aware and first alert. All about the chances of storms here over the next few days. We'll talk more on that in the next forecast ahead.
All right.
How about it?
We love to see clear roadways.
Yeah.
Clear, weather for now.
But it makes it nice and smooth for a good commute.
It does.
To and from work. You don't have to worry about the umbrella, anything else for you or the kids. So
yeah,
that'll be nice. But again, we are getting our good dose of rainfall to hopefully knock out those burn bans, which are still in place.
The drought. Whew.
Well, you can stay connected with us right here on the KSLA News 12 app. Hey, we got our next newscast cooking for you at 9 o'clock. Followed by the first alert weather breakdown. That'll be at 10:30. We'll have the thorough look at your forecast and more. Meteorologist Jake Lambright will be your host for that episode.
All right, don't forget you can also watch KSLA News 12 at noon right here on KSLA News 12 Now. Every weekday at 7 in the morning and 9 at night. You can watch KSLA News 12 Now. We will be streaming your top stories on the KSLA News 12 app, Roku, Fire TV, and Apple TV. We're going to leave you with a live look at traffic for your Monday morning.